Hello guys, in today's video we're going to go over each Silver Mountain Water clone, including Mephisto, Xerjoff, Wild Fruits from Mancera, Silver from Air Rehab, and Silver Mountain Water from Creed. I owned Silver Mountain Water from Creed before all of these, and I tell you why I end up selling it. But in this video we're going to compare all four as far as performance, smell, what's different, the price, longevity, compliments, everything above, and I tell you what's different and what's similar. I owned Silver Mountain Water back in the days, and I got rid of it because I was thinking that it didn't perform. I think it's the ambergris that Creed adds in all their fragrances. I think you go nose blind to it. First up is Mephisto, Xerjoff. Now this fragrance was launched in 2018, and at the top of this you're gonna get like lemon, you're gonna get some bergamot, and you're gonna get a heavy dose of lavender. Now the lavender gonna last throughout the fragrance, and then once it get to the heart, you pick up on some of that violet and a small touch of iris. Now the iris is not really pronounced, but you can smell it in the background. It don't give it any kind of pottery notes. And once it transitions to the base, you're gonna get amber in the base, and you're also gonna get some cedar. Mephisto, Xerjoff. Up next we have Wild Fruits from Mancera. Now this was launched in 2011, and at the top you're gonna get like this. You're gonna get a bunch of citruses. You're also gonna get some fruits added along with some black currant and some violet. In the heart you pick up on cedar, and then the base, that's when that musk comes through. Very nice fragrance, and that's Wild Fruits from Mancera. Coming up next is Silver from Air Rehab. This is a very linear scent, so what it start off with is what you pretty much gonna get throughout the fragrance. You get cedar, you get musk, and you get some citruses. And it's no transition. It's pretty much what you get once you apply it, and that is Silver from Air Rehab. Now the OG of this fragrance is Silver Mountain Water. I owned this back probably in 2010. I really regret that I sold it. Only reason I sold it because at the time I didn't think it performed well, but people around you still could smell it. I realized that now, and I regret that I sold the bottle. Now first thing I pick up on my skin is the ambergris. Then you pick up on citruses along with some black currant. Then it transitions into the heart where you pick up on a lot of that tea note. Then it finishes off with musk and sandalwood. The Silver Mountain Water that I purchased was the very fruity kind. First thing we're gonna rank is the performance. And how I rank the performance is first is silver. Now this is gonna last on your skin at least 10 to 12 hours. There's no transition stages. It's kind of harsh, but you get a lot of that ink note, kind of a metallic note, followed by Wild Fruits. You get about 8 hours on that with decent projection. And then coming in at last place, I think is a toss up between Xerjoff and Silver Mountain Water. As far as compliments, they all gonna garnish you compliments. Every single last one I have received a compliment on. I went to the liquor store wearing Wild Fruits. The guy at the counter told me how good I smelled, so he wanted this fragrance. He asked me what it was. It was Mancera Wild Fruits. When I first wore Silver Mountain Water, I was going to a club, got out the car, the wind was blowing real hard, and the wind kind of blew in the direction of these women, and you can hear them over there talking about somebody smelled very good. So Silver Mountain Water also gonna get you compliments. I wore this last week. I was stopped in my tracks, and a girl told me how good I smelled, and that's Silver from Air Rehab. And of course you're also going to get compliments from Mephisto. Now a quick story about Silver Mountain Water and Air Rehab Silver. I remember wearing this a long time ago, and two guys stopped me and asked me what I was wearing. I was saying Silver Mountain Water, and I told them how much it cost. They like, no, I can't do that. But I told them about silver. I had silver at the time, so I wore silver the next day. They also told me that silver smelled good, but they preferred Silver Mountain Water. Okay, as far as budget, of course you can get a bottle of this silver for $5 for one roll-on. You get 6 roll-ons for probably $30. So the value is down with this. Silver Mountain Water is probably the prices of the 4. You're gonna run you probably $300 some. Of course, all these you can find on the discounters, so this is gonna be the higher side of the 4. Wild Fruits run you about $180, but of course you can find them at discounters for probably $80, $75. And Xerjoff range you from $300 some, but you can find it probably close to $200. So of course the best budget is silver. This is what you're waiting for. I know you want to know which one smells better to me. Silver Mountain Water, of course, is the better smelling one to me. Yours might differ. Then Mephisto come next, followed by Wild Fruits, and then Silver. They all gonna give you the same great smell. Some might be a little bit more metallic, some a little smoother. Mephisto have a more like a gentleman feel to it. Kind of smell like some green Irish tweed mixed with Silver Mountain Water. Of course, the best bang for your buck I say silver, followed by raw fruits, and depending on your budget, silver malted water if your budget can handle it. Mephisto. Alright guys, I think that pretty much covered all of them. All of them are great scents. All of them are great fragrances. It depends on which one you want to purchase, which one fits your budget. But I think they all give you that same scent profile. They all gonna smell nice, and even more, they all gonna garnish compliments. Just depending on your budget, how much you want to spend. But those are my comparison of the 4. Take it for what it's worth. I hope this information helped you. Please give it a thumbs up if you like the content. And until then, I'll see you soon. Peace.